It's time for Kennett Indian football. Sponsors for our game include Harris Pharmacy, Family Counseling Center, Glen Sane, American Elite Realty, Kennett City Light Gas and Water, Kennett Pediatrics, Baker Implement, Kennett Trust Bank, Keith's Pool Care, and the Barbecue Shop, NEA Baptist Hospital, First State Community Bank, Southeast Missouri State University Regional Campuses, Wayne Chiropractic, McDonald's, Classic Home Loans, the Law Office of Peltz, McMullen, Edgington, and Morgan, Wilcoxon's Home Place, McPherson Medical Center, the Law Office of Todd and Atwell, and Bullock Furniture. Broadcast boosters include Ultimate Fitness, Cornerstone Pharmacy, Kennett Bowling Lanes, T.R. Baker Insurance, the Opera House of Kennett, FM Bank, SEMO Health Network, State Farm Agent Greg Wilson, Zenith State Bank, Duncan Sheet Metal, the Law Office of Jeff McCormick, Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods, All Goods Towing, Pemiscott Dunklin Electric Director Danny Glass, the Law Office of Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shearer, Donnie Shelton and the Kennett Country Club Pro Shop, and Bloombella Flowers and Boutique. And now, Kennett Indian football.
Good evening, everyone. It's Friday night and time once again for Kennett Indian football as the Indians on the road this evening at East Prairie to take on the Eagles. I'm Perry Jones with the pregame show this evening. Darryl Wilcoxon will have the call of tonight's game from the booth. Tad Jones, our video director and on-site engineer, and Lewis Olgen is our camera operator for tonight. Perfect evening for football. Temperature at kickoff will be just around 70 degrees. It'll be dropping down to around 63 degrees by the end of tonight's game. Fall is here, and we're getting ready to kick this one off. Kennett at East Prairie. We want to thank all of our great sponsors, and with homecoming next week, now Bloombella Flowers and Boutique, they're a proud supporter of Kennett Schools and Kennett Indian football, and they are your homecoming headquarters. You can see them for all things homecoming. And be sure to get the yard signs and door hangers over at Bloombella Flowers and Gifts. They make gift giving easy with fresh floral arrangements and a large variety of gift items like Tyler candles and Buff City soap products. Call them at 888-3040 or see them at 1140 Kennett Street. As we get set for kickoff, we'll take our first pregame break. Come back with more from East Prairie right after this.
Hey y'all, this is Abby Gatewood with the Outdoor Store located in Colorsville, Missouri. Let me tell y'all a little bit about all the things that we have here in store and online. Ladies, we got you covered with our Southern classy style. We have loads to choose from. Simply Southern, Southern Fried Cotton, Swig, Vintage Havana, Brewmate, Flying Monkey Jeans, and lots more. Guys, if you need a gift for your special someone, we can help you out and even gift wrap for you. Come shop with us anytime at theoutdoorstore.com. Always remember, shop local, y'all.
McPherson Medical and Diagnostic in Kennett provides healthcare to all ages, from in-house testing like x-rays, brain mapping and training, ultrasounds, and state-of-the-art CT scanning, to cardiology and ENT services, general surgery, and non-surgical skin cancer treatment. They also offer specialty services like hormone replacement, wound care, and a weight management program. Same-day appointments available and walk-ins are welcome. Learn more at mcphersonmedical.com. Dr. Timothy McPherson is proud to support the Kennett Indians.
I'm Dr. Tim McPherson, and I proudly support the Kennett Indian football team.
Stop in the Barbecue Shop in Keith's Pool Care for everything you need for your next barbecue. From your favorite grill brands like Traeger, Oklahoma Joe, Weber, and Bayou Classic, to a large selection of charcoal, pellets, and smoking wood. The Barbecue Shop also carries delicious rubs and sauces and has a seasoning sampling station. Check out their Lodge cast irons, charcuterie and cutting boards, Uni pizza ovens, Pit Boss griddles, and all the accessories you might need. The Barbecue Shop. Stop in today in Keith's Pool Care, 1215 Independence Avenue in Kennett.
Hi, my name is Tyson Allen. I am a Dunklin County native, and I am proud to introduce myself and Classic Home Loans as your new local friend in the mortgage business. We are now right here in Kennett to help with all of your mortgage needs. Classic Home Loans opened 15 years ago in Dexter, and we grew again, opening a branch here at 1331st Street in Kennett, just in time for Kennett Indians football. We want to help you enjoy football season this year, so we've put together the ultimate cooler tailgate giveaway. This massive cooler is already overflowing with tailgating essentials, and there are still more being added. Don't miss your opportunity to win. Come down to Classic Home Loans and register today.
Official rules are available at our local office. Classic Home Loans is a division of Flanagan State Bank. NMLS 408461. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Perry Jones back as our countdown to kickoff continues as the Indians on the road this evening at East Prairie to take on the Eagles. Now, East Prairie looking for their first win of the season, and no doubt the undefeated Kennett Indians are heavily favored in this football game. Kennett has averaged 46.3 points per game. East Prairie has been averaging only 12.3 points per game so far this season. Kennett has been stingy, allowing only 15.8 points per game. East Prairie, on the other hand, has allowed almost 54 points per football game through 4 games this season. Now, last week, the Kennett offense was very productive against the athletic Caruthersville Tiger team. Tanner Pierce, 4 touchdowns, over 300 yards, and he was deadly, getting it around all of his receivers. Daniel Boatman with another big night, 22 carries and just shy of 200 yards on the ground. Mentioning those Kennett receivers, they were all a threat. Tanner Pierce shared the wealth, and big plays by Brooks Niggett, Will Gaines, Riley Spencer, and also big catches by the tight end Caleb Duncan. We'll take another pregame break as we get ready for football from East Prairie, but we want to remind you and thank all of our great sponsors, including Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. Roger and Chris Sledge and all the crew have been outfitting area teams and individuals for years with the best in sporting equipment and sportswear. They have great gift ideas, including a great selection of Kennett Indian merchandise. Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods, and be sure to go out to the Kennett Country Club this weekend. Beautiful weather, and enjoy it. A round of golf out at the Country Club. Go see Donnie Shelton at the Kennett Country Club Pro Shop, a great supporter of Kennett Indian Athletics and this broadcast. It's a great time to hit that course. Get out this weekend. Enjoy a great round of golf at the Kennett Country Club, and go by and see Donnie Shelton and the Pro Shop this weekend. We'll take another pregame break as we count down to kickoff. We're just about 20 minutes away from kickoff of this one. Daryl Wilcoxon with the call of tonight's game as the Indians on the road at East Prairie. Back with more right after this.
Here is a little reminder from your friends at Peltz Title. When it's time to buy property, sell some property, or refinance a loan that involves property, don't forget those parts of the transaction that absolutely have to be done right. The preparation for closing and the closing itself. If you are a buyer, you want the confidence that title insurance from Peltz Title will give you. Are you the seller? You need to be sure that the promised proceeds are where they are supposed to be. Request Peltz and let the experts at Peltz Title close your deal.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
When your child is sick, you want a pediatrician you can trust. Dr. Andrew Beach has been serving the Kennett and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Dr. Beach provides preventative, chronic, and acute medical care for children from birth to 21 years of age. He is now accepting new pediatric patients. Call today to schedule an appointment for your child with Dr. Beach at 888-0001. 888-0001.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Beach, and on behalf of Kennett Pediatrics, we proudly support our Kennett Indians.
You know, as we visit with our customers to explain what's going on in the car business, we want you to understand that we sell most of our inventory before it comes in because we have good prices. We want you to contact us about ordering a vehicle, or if you want to know about the inventory we have coming in. We'll keep you informed about the process the whole time. That's what we do at Glen Sane. We appreciate our customers. Glen Sane, and God bless our troops.
Getting ready for the kickoff of this one as Kennett travels to East Prairie this evening. And another one of our great sponsors is the law office of Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shear. Proven success, decades of experience. They do personal injury, family law, criminal defense, estate planning, and much more. At 308 First Street in Kennett, give them a call at 888-4664. Another one of our great sponsors supporting our Kennett Indian football broadcast, All Goods Towing. Wishing Brooks Niggett and the Kennett Indians good luck this season. Back with our pregame, we're looking at the district standings in Class 3 District 1, and nothing has really changed since last week. Still 4 teams are undefeated in the district. Valley Catholic is first with 58.45 points in the district standings. Park Hills has closed that gap a bit, but still in second place, less than a point behind Valley Catholic in first place. Park Hills Central in second place. St. Genevieve is in third with 50.73 points, and Kennett in fourth place with 47.81 points. The remaining teams were all 1-3 on the season in Class 3 District 1, and way back in the point totals, Potosi in fifth place, Fredericktown sixth place, and Dexter in seventh place in the district standings. Want to thank Ultimate Fitness, another one of our great broadcast sponsors. They can help you get in shape with 24-hour access. Makes working convenient as they are open when you need them. They also host birthday parties, have blow-up rentals, and much more on St. Francis Street in Kennett. Be sure to give them a call, 888-9000 for more information. Also, another one of our great Kennett Indians sports sponsors is FM Bank at 500 Independence Avenue in Kennett. Full-service banking where decisions are made locally. Auto, home, commercial, and agricultural loans online at myfm.bank. To FM Bank, people matter. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. We'll take another commercial break. Daryl Wilcoxon standing by to bring you the play-by-play of this one. We're still just about 15 minutes away from kickoff this evening from East Prairie. Back with more on our pregame show right after this.
At Harris Pharmacy, you can get all of your prescriptions in one stop, and we'll even remind you when it's time to get a refill with our MedSync and Refill Reminder programs. Hi, this is Darren with Harris Pharmacy. Stop by today at 1224 First Street in Kennett for your over-the-counter and prescription needs. You can come through the drive-thru, or we deliver for free inside the city limits of Kennett. We also offer flu, shingles, and pneumonia vaccines. Come see us today at Harris Pharmacy in Kennett. Good luck, Indians. The staff here at Harris Pharmacy are proud supporters of KHS football. We'd like to wish the team a safe and successful year.
Locally owned Kennett Trust Bank understands the importance of great service, great rates, and putting the focus on you. Hi, this is John Patton with Kennett Trust Bank, inviting you to stop by at our new location, 917 First Street in Kennett. We offer full banking services like checking, savings accounts, plus home, auto, commercial, and agricultural loans. Stop by our new location, 917 First Street today, or online at KennettTrustBank.com. Kennett Trust Bank is proud to support the Kennett Indians. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We have liftoff. The best just got better. We've increased our speeds and made them symmetrical. That means you get the same speed with an upload as you do with a download. Fast just got faster. Our internet packages now offer speeds of up to 1 gigabit. Better streaming, better online gaming, better internet. CLGW Fiber Optic Internet Service. Internet at the speed of light. Schedule your appointment today.
I started at NEA Baptist as a nurse intern. The people that I had with me, from nursing skills all the way to the patient care to critical situations, they had my back. I knew that I could go to anybody and they would know the answers and they would help me, and I would never be alone.
Any kind of inpatient unit in the hospital can be a little bit intimidating, so it's really important for us to support them. There's lots of programs to further your career, further you as a person.
And I wouldn't be the nurse that I am today without them.
Getting ready for the kickoff from East Prairie as the Indians on the road this evening. Special thanks to Another one of our great sponsors, the law office of Jeff McCormick. He can help with criminal defense, divorce and family law, personal injury claims. Jeff McCormick reminds you that if you think you need a lawyer, you probably do. Located at 405 First Street in Kennett, you can give him a call at 888-4357 and get the help you need. Looking at district games this weekend, Valley Catholic hosts St. Vincent. Park Hill Central will host St. Genevieve. Couple of district opponents going at it there. Potosi hosts Fredericktown, and Dexter will host Donovan. So a good chance that Kennett, with a victory tonight, could move up in the standings with Park Hill Central and St. Genevieve playing each other this evening. Thursday night games this week, a thriller at Charleston, as last night Portageville knocked off the Blue Jays of Charleston 34-28, and Poplar Bluff also playing last night, got their first win of the season as they knocked off Sykeston 35-2. Other games of interest tonight, New Madrid County Central, our opponent for homecoming next week, will be at Caruthersville tonight. That ball game on KCRV FM 105.1 and a live stream on the KCRV Facebook page. Hayti will host Chaffee tonight, and the Hayti Indians looking for their first win of the season. Our radio broadcast of that game on KCRV AM 1370 and WGCQ FM 98.7. Other games tonight, Jackson at Cape Central and Scott City at Malden. Want to thank another one of our great Kennett Indian sponsors, and that is Danny Glass. And Danny is a Pemiscott-Dunklin Electric director, and he has been a great supporter of High School Sporting of Health Network. Their school-based health center is located in the Kennett schools. Students and staff can see a health care provider without leaving the school. Preventive visits, immunizations, mental health concerns, sports physicals, in-house lab work, and screenings like COVID-19, influenza, and strep throat. Call 717-1130 extension 2 to schedule an appointment. So we're getting ready for football here tonight, and Daryl Wilcoxon standing by for the play-by-play. We're going to take one more pregame break. When we come back, we are going to look down at the SEMO Conference standings and the state rankings as we wrap up our pregame show. From East Prairie, back with more right after this.
At American Elite Realty, your business is appreciated. They are locally owned and support the communities you live in. Their professional agents can help you find your new home or commercial property. They work closely with your lender to make the buying process easy. Contact a professional agent at 573-888-5373 or view their listings at AmericanEliteRealty.com. Tina Privet, broker, an equal housing opportunity company.
American Elite Realty is proud to support the Kennett Indians and wishes them a successful season.
FCC Youth Star, school and community-based. They're here to help youth struggling with emotional or behavioral health issues. They offer person-centered recovery and wellness, providing psychiatric rehabilitation care for kids 18 and under by following the 8 dimensions to wellness for a balanced life. The FCC Youth Star currently serving over 550 kids with the tools necessary for wellness and recovery. Visit fccinc.org or call the crisis hotline at 800-356-5395.
You'll always get the best price and selection on new furniture and appliances from Bullock Furniture in Kennett. Come check out their huge selection of living room and bedroom suites, recliners, and name brand appliances, plus bedding and flooring options, priced to save you money and ready for delivery. Right now, get 0% down and no interest for 2 years for qualified buyers. Secondary financing is also available. Get the best price and selection on new furniture and appliances at Bullock Furniture, 1111 Independence Avenue in Kennett.
Delicious deals for delicious meals at McDonald's. Get exclusive deals on your McDonald's favorites in the McDonald's app with contactless mobile order and convenient drive-through pickup. Get a free large fries when you download the McDonald's app and join My McDonald's Rewards. Download it today. Your local Kennett McDonald's has been serving the Kennett community for over 30 years and is proud to support area youth.
All your friends at the local McDonald's wish the Kennett Indians a safe and successful season. Go Indians!
Harvest more of what you grow with Case IH Axial Flow Combines. From header to spreader, Axial Flow's industry-leading innovations deliver cleaner grain from the field to the bin. Get the capacity you need with easy adjustment options to match your crop and field condition, all while minimizing potential grain loss. Add the automated efficiency of the optional AFS Harvest Command and take control of your harvest. Put your grain in the tank and your money in the bank with Axial Flow Combines. Available at Baker Implement with locations throughout southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas.
Hi, I'm Dr. Wayne. I'd like to invite you to Wayne Chiropractic. Come on in.
Hi, I'm Melissa Morgan. When you're ready to schedule an appointment, just call Wayne Chiropractic.
Soy Gabriela García. Síganme y el Dr. Wayne los ayudará a estar mejor.
Wayne Chiropractic offers DOT, sports, school, and pre-employment physicals and now accepts Medicaid. Learn more at kenmochiro.com or stop by Wayne Chiropractic at 913 St. Francis Street in Kennett, kenmochiro.com.
Southeast Missouri's First State Community Bank. Success starts here. Member FDIC housing lender. Bank NMLS number 412605.
McPherson Medical and Diagnostic in Kennett provides healthcare to all ages, from in-house testing like x-rays, brain mapping and training, ultrasounds, and state-of-the-art CT scanning, to cardiology and ENT services, general surgery, and non-surgical skin cancer treatment. They also offer specialty services like hormone replacement, wound care, and a weight management program. Same-day appointments available and walk-ins are welcome. Learn more at McPhersonMedical.com. Dr. Timothy McPherson is proud to support the Kennett Indians.
I'm Dr. Tim McPherson, and I proudly support the Kennett Indian football team.
We're about to go to Daryl Wilcoxon for the play-by-play of tonight's game. But first, looking at the SEMO Conference standings as New Madrid County Central continues to be first in the SEMO Conference Central and playing at Caruthersville tonight. Kennett in second place. Caruthersville third, Dexter fourth, East Prairie fifth, and Doniphan sixth in the conference standings. Class 3 state rankings, the Kennett Indians ranked sixth this week in the state rankings. We'll take our final pregame break. Daryl will be back with the play-by-play from East Prairie right after this commercial break.
Hey y'all, this is Abby Gatewood with the Outdoor Store located in Caruthersville, Missouri. Let me tell y'all a little bit about all the things that we have here in store and online. Ladies, we got you covered with our Southern classy style. We have loads to choose from. Simply Southern, Southern Fried Cotton, Swig, Vintage Havana, Brewmate, Flying Monkey Jeans, and lots more. Guys, if you need a gift for your special someone, we can help you out and even gift wrap for you. Come shop with us anytime at theoutdoorstore.com. Always remember, shop local, y'all.
Stop in the barbecue shop in Keys Pool Care for everything you need for your next barbecue. From your favorite grill brands like Traeger, Oklahoma Joe, Weber, and Bayou Classic, to a large selection of charcoal, pellets, and smoking wood. The barbecue shop also carries delicious rubs and sauces and has a seasoning sampling station. Check out their Lodge cast irons, charcuterie and cutting boards, Uni pizza ovens, Pit Boss griddles, and all the accessories you might need. The barbecue shop. Stop in today in Keys Pool Care, 1215 Independence Avenue in Kennett.
Here is a little reminder from your friends at Peltz Title. When it's time to buy property, sell some property, or refinance a loan that involves property, don't forget those parts of the transaction that absolutely have to be done right. The preparation for closing and the closing itself. If you are a buyer, you want the confidence that title insurance from Peltz Title will give you. Are you the seller? You need to be sure that the promised proceeds are where they are supposed to be. Request Peltz and let the experts at Peltz Title close your deal.
Hi, my name is Tyson Allen. I am a Dunklin County native, and I am proud to introduce myself and Classic Home Loans as your new local friend in the mortgage business. We are now right here in Kennett to help with all of your mortgage needs. Classic Home Loans opened 15 years ago in Dexter, and we grew again, opening a branch here at 1331st Street in Kennett, just in time for Kennett Indians football. We want to help you enjoy football season this year, so we've put together the Ultimate Cooler Tailgate Giveaway. This massive cooler is already overflowing with tailgating essentials, and there are still more being added. Don't miss your opportunity to win. Come down to Classic Home Loans and register today.
Official rules are available at our local office. Classic Home Loans is a division of Flanagan State Bank. NMLS 408461. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're up here at East Prairie tonight. East Prairie is 0-4. Kennett is 4-0. That really doesn't mean a whole lot. That's just what it says on paper. Wow, we've been there before where we've been the underdog, and we played really well against the favored team. And, of course, it's a home game for East Prairie. We hope that doesn't mean anything for them. We hope we continue our streak, go on to 5-0. Let's tell you how they got there. East Prairie lost to Charleston 34-7 the first game of the season. Charleston's got a pretty good squad. They lost to New Madrid County Central 64-6, lost to Portageville 72-20, and lost last week to Dexter 45-16. And the Kennett Indians, of course, beat Haytide, Donovan, Sykeston, and Caruthersville last week. And so it was a really good game last week for the Kennett Indians. And they started off behind the 8 ball, gave the ball to Caruthersville, and they took it down to the 19 and then scored quickly. But the Indians righted the ship and came back and won that one. So we're hoping the Indians don't have that miscue at the beginning of the game here. But we'll wait and see. Of course, the Kennett Indians are in Class 3. The East Prairie Eagles are Class 2, both up in their District 1 for each of those classes. But Kennett is number 4 in their class, in their district, which is unbelievable. But if you look at it, all 4 teams at the top of the Class 3 District 1 are 4-0. So it's Valley, Park Hills, St. John, and Kennett. And tonight, I believe Park Hills and St. John are playing each other, so one of those teams is going to drop. Hopefully, Kennett wins big here and moves up. And, of course, Class 2 District 1, East Prairie is at the bottom of their district. But, like I say, anything can happen, but we're looking for a big win here tonight for the Kennett Indians. And they are going to kick to start the game, so they will get the ball at the second half, and hopefully they can do something good right here on the defensive end. East Prairie has a couple back, and I may have to switch glasses here to read the numbers. The lighting is good, but not as good as it was last week at Caruthersville before they went crazy. And it's a long kick, taking it about the 10-yard line, and he goes up to the middle and tackled just over the 25 to about the 28, 29-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. And the Indians will be on defense as they kicked off to East Prairie. They will start at their own 28. So we'll see what the East Prairie Eagles have here on the offensive end. They come up to the ball. And their set looks like, well, they're all looking at their arms to see what their play is. They're all bunched up in the middle. Quarterback is under center. And there's a flag, and I got a feeling it's going to be illegal procedure. And it is against the East Prairie Eagles, so that's going to move them back 5 yards, so it'll be 1st and 15. Looks like a modified Delaware offense for the East Prairie Eagles. Man in motion was... I'm not sure if that was the illegal procedure call or if there's something else happened up on the line, but they're back 1st and 15. And they're going to try it off the left side, and they hit immediately by Kennett. Looks like Caleb Duncan, first man there for Kennett. And basically no gain on the play. Up under center. Again, quarterback keeps it. He's got lots of room. He's way down there. They're going to have to get him down after the 40-yard line. Boy, he broke a big hole there and came all the way down. Kennett's Marquise Pittman made the tackle, and had he not made that tackle, that would have been a touchdown for East Prairie. Wow, what a carry that was. About a 39-yard carry into Kennett territory. First and 10 at the Kennett 38. And there's a pitch to the right side, dragged down. That was Tavian Ware. Ended up getting only about 3 yards. 2nd and 7 for East Prairie. Tackle was made by O'Travian Walls of Kennett. 2nd and 7 at the 35 of Kennett. Do have a man behind the quarterback in the backfield and a man in motion. Man in motion. Actually, it's the quarterback again. Actually not. It handed it off at the last minute to Brian Bazan, who got the Eagles another first down. Like I say, you just cannot, even though because they have an 0-4 record, you cannot be lackadaisical. You have to put forth the effort. The paper will not win you the ball game. That was about an 11-yard gain, but another first down for East Prairie. This time the pitch goes to the man on the right side. Boy, he is gang tackled by the Indians. He got a couple of yards on that. That was Vazan again. And there's about 3 Indians there. The one I did see, I saw Niggett out there as one of the players, and I believe Duncan is another, and possibly Parker. There were 3 of them that grabbed a hold of him and took him down. But it looked like about a 2-yard gain. So 2nd and 8 from the 22. Oh, there's a miscue on that play. And about Walls and Duncan. The quarterback looked like he didn't know what he was supposed to do with the football that time. And they came in behind the line and grabbed him. I'm not sure that he might have made it back to the line of scrimmage. They did. He lost a yard on that. So it's going to be 3rd and 9 with 8 minutes here in the first quarter. And looking to run and throw, and he's going to be tackled. Way big sack, way back there. And on the tackle was Jamiko Tolliver, I believe. Big loss on the play all the way back to the Indian 33-yard line. So from about the 24 to the 33, a 9-yard loss on that play. He was rolling looking to throw it, but could not get anything going. So they're going to go for it on 4th down. And again, he throws the ball. It's intercepted by Kennett. And let's see how far he goes down the line. He may have it all the way if somebody doesn't get in his way. Will Gaines Parker. Wow. 67-yard pick 6 for the Kennett Indians. So Indians on the board first, so they let them get all the way down inside their 25. But the errant pass went right into the arms of Will Gaines Parker. At least that's who I thought it was. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's a flag on the play that I did not see. A block in the back. It is Kennett ball, but no touchdown. The action was all over on the Kennett side of the field near where the players are lined up over there, and we did not see that flag until way after the touchdown, so they call it back. But the Indians do have it at their own 49-yard line. And they give it to Will Gaines Parker, and he's going to get caught behind. No, he moves on up, but he's going to get a couple of yards on that play. He was hit behind the line of scrimmage, but he ended up getting about 3 yards. So about 2nd and 7 for the Indians here. Had the ball still on there. No, they're just across the midfield. Pass is good to Niggett off the left side, and he's going to be dragged down and out of bounds. No, he's just close to out of bounds, but not quite, and just short of the first down marker. So it looks like it's down to the 42 of East Prairie. Two men to the right, one to the left. They hand it off to Boatman. Boatman shakes and bakes and gets across the first down marker down to about the 36. So a 6-yard carry for Boatman. Boatman gets the Indians a first down, and they're inside the 40. Actually, yeah, the 36 is where they're at. Maybe the 37. Indians come up to the line of scrimmage. They send three receivers wide right, one wide left. Tanner Pierce in the backfield all by himself, looking to throw, being chased. Now he takes it and goes off to the right side, skips by one guy, gets to the near the out of bounds marker. Let's see where they mark that. Looks like they're marking it at the 28. So about a 9-yard carry and just 1 yard shy of that first down. One receiver wide right, twins to the left. Boatman in the backfield behind Pierce. He gets the handoff, takes off to the left side, and then cuts it up the middle. And he's still grinding, and he's going to be brought down just inside the 20, so just inside the Baker Implement red zone. Down to the 17, so an 11-yard carry for Boatman. There's a snap. Pierce has it, looking to throw. He does throw, and it is incomplete. He had two receivers out there, one of them Duncan, one of them Niggett, and it kind of went between the both of them. They both went down to the ground trying to get it, but nobody came up with it. So it'll be 2nd and 10. It was just almost right in the middle of both of them. So the Indians have it at the 17 of East Prairie. Again, receivers all over the place. Pierce having to run. He does pass it, and it is complete. Looks like to Duncan. Let's see if I can see that number a little better. Yeah, Tanner Duncan with the catch. They're going to spot the ball down on the 8-yard line. So a 9-yard pickup on the pass play. There's a snap. Pierce looked again, throws it back to the left side, and Boatman has it, and he's going to run it into the end zone. Touchdown this time for the Kennett Indians. I do not see any flags. So it looks like the score is going to count on this one. And an 8-yard pass play, Pierce to Boatman. Let's see if they go for two, which it looks like they're going to kick it. Parker will come in to kick it. There's the snap. Kick is up, partially blocked, but it's good. So Parker's kick is good. And it's 7-0 Kennett here at 3:51 mark. Let me run down some our sponsors here. Cornerstone Pharmacy on the square in Kennett, where you can get all your prescriptions filled at one time without several trips back to the pharmacy each month. They even have curbside pickup. 888-9094 on 1st Street in Kennett. I think Monty sent me a score, I believe. Well, I think he just sent me my score. Oh, here's a couple more. New Madrid County Central leading Caruthersville 7-0. And then, of course, Kennett leading East Prairie here 7-0. And we'll see what happens on this kickoff. The first kickoff, the Indians kicked it long to the deep man and got it all the way up into the 35, close to the 35-yard line. Let's see if they do the onside this time. Nope, they kick it long again, and it's going to stop at about the 10, 11, 12-yard line. And and boy, was he hit hard. He was taken off to the right side. Daniel Boatman put the big hit on him, brought him down. And they got it all the way to the 14, I believe. 14-yard line. And Boatman laid a big hit on him and took him down. 24-yard lines. Those numbers are a little harder to read. They're a little light. Indians come up to their defensive set. Have a 4-man front. Man in motion for East Prairie. He gets the pitch off the right side, and he goes down. I think the first man there to hit him was Jamiko Tolliver again. On the carry was, get my rosters all out here. On the carry was Tavion Ware, and he got about 4 yards on that play. So 2nd and 6. And again in motion is Ware, and he gets the ball again, and he is going to be way back behind the line of scrimmage. Looked like he might have some running room, but several Indians in there. That time Travion Walls was in there. Hayti leading Chaffee 8-0. Valley Catholic leading St. Vincent 7-0. It's 7-0 here with 2:35 to go in the first quarter. And the Indians, the 4-yard gain that the East Prairie got, they just lost it. So it's 3rd and 10. East Prairie, different man and he's going to be tackled again way behind the line of scrimmage. And Walls again in on that tackle. The Indians really playing a lot better defense this set of downs. And it looks like they will drop back to punt. Ware will be the punter. Deep man for Kennett will be, looks like Boatman. There's the snap. Punt is up. And he catches it, drops it, picks it back up. And now he's going back the other way, trying to get a sprint against a couple of players and knocked out of bounds somewhere around the 30. I thought he was out of bounds. They're still going down the field, but I thought he was out of bounds at about the 30, 28-yard line, but they may not mark him that way. They think they're going to let him go on down the sideline which was a really good return, especially after he muffed the catch just inside the 45 to 50-yard line, and he didn't come up with it cleanly, but he picked it up off the ground and took off. And so the Indians are going to have the ball. And the chain gang over there has got to get it together. They still had it fourth down over there. Indians have it inside the red zone at about the 19-yard line. So a good return for Boatman sets the Indians up in the red zone. And there's a pass off to the left side. A good little catch by Riley Spencer and took it down at about 6 yards. Guys next to me say that he was doing a little dancing out there. Ball is loose, but I think the runner was down. Boatman on the carry. I don't think there's any gain on the play. I don't see anything moving. So no gain on that play. They have trips out to the right side. One man in the backfield behind Spencer. Behind Pierce. There's a pass. Caught and touchdown Kennett, I believe. Touchdown to Niggett. So a nice pass play at the 8-second mark here in the first quarter. 11-yard pass from Pierce to Niggett. And again, Parker in to kick. Pierce did an excellent job. He just rolled, turned, threw it, found his man, and the kick is up and good by Parker. And again, 14-0 here in the first quarter with 8 seconds to go. We'll send it back to the station for a break.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
All right, back here at East Prairie where the Kennett Indians own a 14-0 lead with 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. They tee it up, getting ready for the kickoff again. The first two have gone deep, and we'll see if they continue that trend. And there's the kick, and it's deep, not as deep as it has been. It's going to be taken at about the 15, and he cuts it up the middle, cuts off to the side, and is grabbed and thrown down at about the 32-yard line, looks like. Looks like that's very generous with that spot. Looks like he's more on the 30, but a good return for the East Prairie Eagles. And they will have the ball with only 2 seconds left here in this first quarter. They come up to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback under center. He will have to snap it. And there's another flag, and it's another illegal procedure on the East Prairie Eagles, which will occur right as the first quarter signal goes off. So I'm not sure what they're going to do here, because they're going to reset the clock back to 2 seconds and run the play from the 27-yard line. So 2 seconds to go in the first quarter. Kennett leading 14-0. Another man in motion, and they're going to bring him down. That's Walls. And boy, did he take him down. He just corralled him and took him down, and that was, I think that's Brian Bazan losing yardage on that. So we'll run a few ads here. Some of our sponsors: Kennett Bowling Lanes, fun for the whole family. Glow Bowl every Friday and Saturday night from 9 until closing. Try their great food, delicious pizza, burgers, wings, and much more. Perfect place for birthday parties, family reunions, or even corporate events. Give them a call today. Also, another great sponsor of the Kennett Indians, T.R. Baker Insurance in Kennett, an independent insurance agency. They offer a variety of insurance for both commercial and personal accounts, life, health, workers' compensation, and more. In business and servicing this area since 1966. Give them a call for an insurance quote today. The Indians have a 14-0 lead after the first quarter, and they're not the only ones winning big so far tonight. Monty keeps giving me text updates, and it's New Madrid County Central now over Caruthersville 13-0, and St. Genevieve leading Park Hills Central 3-0. So St. Genevieve scores first in that contest. Actually, in the district standings, Park Hills, I believe, is ahead. I'm going to look that up, make sure I tell that right. Park Hills is second in the district, St. Genevieve third, but St. Genevieve strikes first up in that ball game. So they're up 3-0. Kennett's up 14-0 here, getting ready to start this second quarter of play here at East Prairie High School. The Eagles have the ball. They have a 2nd and 21 from their own 22. And there is another pitch off the right side. Where is the ball carrier? He gets it up to about the 25, just over the 25, almost the 26. We'll give him a 4-yard gain on that play. So he's been the ball carrier most of the night for the Eagles, with the exception the most yardage has come from the quarterback. But we've got a little eastbound and down quote over here to my right. 11:20 to go in the second quarter, just early in that. The pitch goes off to the right side, and he's hit from behind. And the ball is loose, and I think it may have been out of bounds. Boy, somebody knocked that out of the hands of the running back, which again was Ware, and almost a good place for the Kennett Indians. They will have to punt, though, with it being 4 and about 3. 4 and 13. Actually, they move it back since the ball went out of bounds, so it's about 4 and about 14, almost 15 yards to go for the first down. So they'll back up and punt it off, and Boltman again on a really nice punt, and Boltman's going to leave it alone. But Riley Spencer picks it up, and he's going on. He's turned around, and boy, did he get hit. He got waylaid. It wasn't that there was a fair catch or anything like that. Boltman just decided not to get near it, but the defender ran by Boltman. So Riley Spencer said, I'll just pick it up and run with it. Which he got a few yards out of the play, but boy, he got knocked down really hard by the East Prairie Eagles. But the Indians have great field position at the 47-yard line. And we'll see what they do here. They've got receivers off to the left and right. Man in motion is Will Gaines Parker. And he's looking for a place to run, and he cuts it around the corner. And he is going to be brought down into East Prairie territory at the 49-yard line. So it's going to be about a 4-yard carry for Will Gaines Parker. And that's one of my favorite plays, that end around when they pitch him the ball and let him take off and go. He's had really good success with it. Tonight just a couple of yards, but you never know. And there is Tanner Pierce with the keeper. Going down the sideline, still on his feet. Cut it down the inside, now into the middle, and he's going to be a touchdown for the Indians if there's no flags on the play. And they're going to call it a touchdown. Nice run by Tanner Pierce. 49-yard run for Tanner Pierce at the 10-12 mark here in the second quarter. It's a great run by Pierce. He cut it down the sidelines, then he cut it back to the middle, and then outran the defenders and took it into the end zone. Again, it'll be Parker to attempt the extra point kick. There's a snap, kick is up, and looks good again. And it is. So with 10-12 left, it's 21-0. Kennett Indians will send it to the station for a break.
When your child is sick, you want a pediatrician you can trust. Dr. Andrew Beach has been serving the Kennett and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Dr. Beach provides preventative, chronic, and acute medical care for children from birth to 21 years of age. He is now accepting new pediatric patients. Call today to schedule an appointment for your child with Dr. Beach at 888-0001. 888-0001.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Beach, and on behalf of Kennett Pediatrics, we proudly support our Kennett Indians.
All right, back here at East Prairie, Kennett Indians leading 21-0, and getting ready to kick it. The Opera House in Kennett's one of the premier event venues for all of your celebrations, where you can make memories for a lifetime, perfect for weddings, family events, retirement parties, any large event or small. See their website for more photos and operahousekennett.com, or call them at 888-9600 on the north side of the Kennett Square. And there's the kick to the Eagles. Got down into the Indians, made the tackle and stopped the run, the return. So the East Prairie Eagles will have it somewhere around the 19-yard lines where they'll start this drive. Kennett Indians been really good. Another sponsor for the Indians, Duncan Sheet Metal in Kennett. Both residential and commercial service. Save money on your utilities bills with new energy-efficient unit washing. Caleb Duncan and the Indians, good luck this season. Duncan Sheet Metal. Now the Indians are waiting on the set for the East Prairie Eagles to see what they're going to do. Again, the four-man front. And there's the handoff, goes off to the right side, and he's still on his feet and still going. Got a good yardage on that. Quite a bit, about 8 yards on that carry. I think that was Bazan, I think. About 8 yards. So that'll bring, well, they moved him back a little bit. Now it's closer to 6, but they put it up to where it's almost an 8-yard gain. But we'll see what happens here. Kennett Indians anxious to get in there and make a tackle. And there's a hand, and they get in the backfield, but they couldn't make the tackle, but now they do. Way in behind the 25-yard line. Inside the 25, about the 24, 23. Let's see where they mark it. First man in didn't make the tackle, but a couple were there to finish the job. So a 2-yard loss on that play for the Eagles. Brings up about 3rd and 4 for 8:50 to go here in this second quarter. Kennett leading 21-0. And I'm not sure what they're doing. No, maybe they're telepathically getting the play, and then they're going to time out East Prairie. We'll run some more of thanks some of our sponsors like Zenith State Bank, with locations in Kennett, Zenith, and Arborg, locally owned and serving this area since 1935. Full-service bank with home, auto, and agriculture loans. Online at zenithstatebank.com, where banking is made simple. Equal housing lender and member of FDIC. Another sponsor, Greg Wilson, your State Farm agent at 1125 First Street in Kennett. For home, auto, renters, life, health, and commercial coverage, see Greg Wilson. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And one more that we'll run by here. SEMO Health Network School-Based Health Center is located inside the Kennett schools. Students and staff can see a health care provider without leaving the school. Preventive visits, immunizations, mental health concerns, sports physicals, in-house lab work, and screenings like COVID-19, influenza, and strep throat. Call 717-1130 extension 2 to schedule an appointment. All right, the Eagles are back over the football. Kennett Indians defense getting ready. We'll run some more of those sponsors here in a minute. We sure do thank them for sponsoring Kennett Indian football, not just on the air on radio, but also on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and the KTMO website. So we've got it all over the place, folks. If you've missed us, it's not our fault. And here's the it's going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Actually going to be probably a yard loss. The Indians really converged on the East Prairie line, and they could not get that ball off anywhere. So not what they were planning. I guarantee you they had that timeout. We're thinking about something. It didn't happen. So now it's the Eagles to punt. Again, back deep this time is Will Parker's gain, I believe. Will Gaines Parker, excuse me. And there is the snap. Punt is up. And somebody must have touched that one because it was an errant punt. Went down at about the East Prairie 35-yard line. So the Indians will have really good field position. Some more of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. Another great Indian broadcast sponsor is Pemiscot Dunklin Electric. Director Danny Glass. Danny's he's proud to help support the broadcast of high school sports and wishes the Kennett Indians good luck this season. And here come the Indians up to the line of scrimmage at the 35 of East Prairie, looking to score again, put more points on that board. They have 3 receivers to the left, 3 to the right. Oh, my goodness, who is at the line? Not very many. And that pass is intercepted, and East Prairie is going to get a touchdown out of this one. He is gone. And you could just see that play happening from up here. That pass, it just took a little too much time getting that ball to the receiver, and East Prairie picked that thing up and took it down and all the way down the field for a touchdown. It was a, if you have to say it was great because it's the other team, it was just a great interception. He could see what was happening. He saw the screen pass going out to the right side, and he just waited on it like an outfielder in the outfield waiting for a fly ball, and saw it coming and picked it up, ran it all the way down. So the Eagles are on the board at the 7:29 mark. And that was a huge interception and pick six. That was from about the somewhere around the 40-yard line is where he took that. So about a 60-yard interception. And they're going to go for 2, and they're not going to get it. But East Prairie is on the board, makes it 21-6. The Indians had great field position, looked like they were going to take it down again and score, but they were foiled by the pick six by East Prairie, and what a great play. Ran it down about 60 yards for the touchdown, so they'll be kicking off to the Indians. 7:29 to go in the second quarter, and Indians lead at 21-6. We'll thank some more of our sponsors like FM Bank at 500 Independence Avenue in Kennett, full-service bank where decisions are made locally. auto, home, commercial, and agriculture loans online at myfm.bank. To FM Bank, people matter. An equal housing lender, member FDIC. Also, the law office of Jeff McCormick. He can help with criminal defense, divorce, and family law and personal injury claims. Jeff McCormick reminds you that if you think you need a lawyer, you probably do. Located at 405 1st Street in Kennett, give him a call at 888-4357 and get the help you need. The East Prairie Eagles are out there ready to kick it off. Indians just now getting back on the field. They went over for a regroup over there with Coach Andrew Webster, and it was probably more of a, what did you guys do on that play? But it can happen, and it was a great play by East Prairie, and let's see what the Indians can do on a kickoff return. They've had several punt returns, but let's see what they do on a kickoff return. And it's a short kick and picked up. Looks like Boatman has it. Boatman's scrambling. He gets out the outside, and he may have a touchdown. If he can get by these last two guys, and he is going to run it back for a touchdown. But there's a flag. There's a flag, and he's the player who the flag is against. We won't say who it was, but he's kind of lowering his arms and his head, saying, I really didn't mean to do that. But it's a personal foul against Kennett. And we'll see what that does to the Indians here. I know it takes away the touchdown. Great run back by Boatman is going to be negated by the personal foul, but they will have it on the 40 of East Prairie. So they'll have great field position. And one of my fantasy football players wants to know, guys in my fantasy football league wants to know if it's too late to draft Tanner Pierce. Yes, it is. Park Hill's now leading St. John 9-3. Valley Catholic over St. Vincent 19-7. Kennett with the ball at the East Prairie 40. Riley Spencer in motion. Tanner Pierce drops back. Looking to throw. He does throw. Caleb Duncan inside the 35 to about the 32, it looks like. Let's see if that's where they mark it. Close, 32-yard line, so a good pass. Picks up 8 yards. So Caleb Duncan with his second catch on the night. Down to the 32. 7:08 to go in the first half. Kennett leading 21-6. Driving inside the 35 of East Prairie. There's the snap, looking to roll to his right, looking to throw. He does throw. This time it's caught, and looks like Niggett. He gets away from the defender. He's still driving, and finally brought down inside the 15, almost to the 10. Let's see where they mark that. They're going to get him real close to that 10-yard line. So a 22-yard pickup for Kennett through the air after that. You know, that's what I like about Kennett. They have a miscue that happened, and they went ahead and went right back in the air. And the quarterback, Tanner Pierce, he just decided, I can do this thing. I made a mistake, but watch me go now. There's a snap, still looking to throw. He's being chased. He gets out of the pocket, and now he throws it, and it is caught. Let's see if they said it's a catch. And it is a catch, and it's a touchdown. It's a touchdown to Riley Spencer. 6-12 here in the second quarter, and the touchdown pass from Pierce to Spencer. And let me tell you, Tanner Pierce, he doesn't worry about what happens out there. If he gets somebody chasing me, he'll take off and run. If he's got an open area where he can sit and just pass for however many seconds, he'll stay there in the pocket. And there's a kick, and it looks like the ball didn't get set very well, but when Parker went to kick it, so no good on the kick. But it's 27-6, Kennett on top with 6:12 left to go with Kennett leading, and we're going to send it back to the station.
You know, as we visit with our customers to explain what's going on in the car business, we want you to understand that we sell most of our inventory before it comes in because we have good prices. We want you to contact us about ordering a vehicle, or if you want to know about the inventory we have coming in. We'll keep you informed about the process the whole time. That's what we do at Glen Sane. We appreciate our customers. Glen Sane, and God bless our troops.
All right, here we are back at East Prairie. Kennett kicks it off. They take it, and he comes up the middle, and he's finally brought down. Boy, he got some good yardage on that return. Making the tackle for Kennett was Austin Gaddis. East Prairie looked like he was going to be stopped a little further back, but he made a cut move up the middle, and he's finally brought down right at the, looks like the 34-yard line. Between the 33 and the 34. Let's see where they exactly put it. Well, he keeps moving back. Now he puts it down somewhere between the, really close to that 34-yard line. So East Prairie will have it again. 6:05 to go in the first half. Kennett leading 27-6. And we'll see what the Kennett defense can do this time. East Prairie all looking at their sheets on their arms so they can know the plays. Under center, man in motion. Now there is a run off to the left side and then back cut down the middle, and a good play right there for the East Prairie Eagles. Good run for about, looks like about 7 yards, or 6 yards, excuse me. That's Ware again for 6 yards. Kennett looking to go inside, then they off to the right side. He's going to have a first down this time. Kennett missed a tackle at about the line of scrimmage, and he cut back to his left. Again, I think that's Ware again. It was good enough. Didn't need to have much, but he got what he needed. And so a first down for the East Prairie Eagles here with 5 minutes to go in the first half. Kennett leading 27-6. And there's a handoff to the left side, and a nice spin move. And, he was still on his feet. Finally brought down way behind the line of scrimmage, but I think they're going to give him forward progress. And he may get he might get 2 yards out of this. Just barely over a 1 yard gain. That time on the carry for East Prairie was Connor Markham. So 2nd and 9 for the Eagles. Kennett made sure that he didn't gain any more than that one. In fact, drug him back past the line of scrimmage, but his forward motion got him that 1 yard. A little over 4 minutes to go in this first half. And again, they got him in the backfield. And there's a big hit, brought him down. First man through, had him grabbed, and Parker came in. Evan Parker came in and made sure he went down that time. I believe that was Arizmendi on that carry, and he lost about 2 yards on that. Defender for Kennett, I didn't see the number, but he grabbed his jersey long enough to give Parker time to get in there and take him down. And there was a loose ball. Kennett picks it up. They were trying to do a weird double handoff. The ball ended up on the ground, and Kennett picked it up, and that was Caden Taylor picked it up at about the, picked it up at about the 36-yard line. And took it down to the, let's see where they're going to mark him at. About the 23-yard line. So he moved it about 13 yards after the pickup. But that ball was just laying on the ground. He said, well, if y'all aren't going to get it, I'm going to get it. And he took it down there. So Kennett with another good chance to score again here. And a long pass play, and Boatman's going to catch it in the end zone. What a nice throw by Tanner Pierce. And Boatman was about 3 yards ahead of his defenders. So great pass play for Kennett. 22-yard pass play. Pierce to Boatman. And again, Evan Parker in for the extra point kick, and we'll see what happens there. I like to see him get him going for the 2-point conversion again, and blocked kick, and no good. But 3:11 to go, and it's 33-6 Kennett. Let me run some more of our sponsors and thank them for being sponsors of Kennett Indian football. Ultimate Fitness helps you get in shape. 24-hour access makes working out convenient for you. They also host birthday parties and have blow-up rentals, plus much more on St. Francis and Kennett. Give them a call at 888-9000. And All Goods Towing is another great broadcast sponsor, wishing Brooks Niggett and the Kennett Indians good luck this season. Kennett Indians getting ready to kick it off from their 40-yard line. They have a 33-6 lead with 3:11 to go in this first half. And we'll see what they can do on the defensive end. Nice kick, and they decided nobody wanted it, and then the second guy picked it up, and he's going to be caught and dragged down about the 20-yard line. So he got about a 10-yard carry on it. Kennett leading 33-6. Valley Catholic leading St. Vincent 33-7. Jackson leading Cape Central. This is a big one, 12-0. New Madrid County Central leading Caruthersville 19-0. Thank you, Monty, for all those updates. So 3:04 left in this first half. Kennett leading 33-6. They have the ball. East Prairie has the ball on their 20-yard line. And there he goes right up the middle, and he's off the right side. He's going to get about 5 yards on this play. And it looks like number 11. That's Cade with the carry there for about 5 yards. So the East Prairie Eagles get about 5 yards on that carry. So let's see. They take an enormous amount of time, and they're not going to get anything out of this one. The Kennett Indians are going to swarm. And that was, I think that was Cade again. And he lost of about 2 yards on the play. So 3rd and 7 now for the East Prairie Eagles from their own 23-yard line. Under 2 minutes to go in this first half. And East Prairie Eagles taking lots of time. They figure, I guess, the more time they take, the less time the Kennett Indians can have the football. And they're going to have a timeout. We're going to sit back at the station during this timeout and thank a few sponsors.
At Harris Pharmacy, you can get all of your prescriptions in one stop, and we'll even remind you when it's time to get a refill with our MedSync and Refill Reminder programs. Hi, this is Darren with Harris Pharmacy. Stop by today at 1224 1st Street in Kennett for your over-the-counter and prescription needs. You can come through the drive-thru, or we deliver for free inside the city limits of Kennett. We also offer flu, shingles, and pneumonia vaccines. Come see us today at Harris Pharmacy in Kennett. Good luck, Indians. The staff here at Harris Pharmacy are proud supporters of KHS football. We'd like to wish the team a safe and successful year.
Locally owned Kennett Trust Bank understands the importance of great service, great rates, and putting the focus on you. Hi, this is John Patton with Kennett Trust Bank, inviting you to stop by at our new location, 917 1st Street in Kennett. We offer full banking services like checking, savings accounts, plus home, auto, commercial, and agricultural loans. Stop by our new location, 917 1st Street today, or online at KennettTrustBank.com. Kennett Trust Bank is proud to support the Kennett Indians. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, back here at East Prairie. They're coming out of that timeout. It's 1:31 left in the first half. Kennett leading 33-6. While they come up to the football, let me tell a few scores that I've gotten lately from Monty. 25-0, New Madrid County Central over Crowsville. Valley Catholic leading St. Vincent 33-7. And the Eagles come back to the line of scrimmage. And here we've got 3rd and 7 with 1:31 to go in the first half. East Prairie trying to get a first down so they don't have to punt it and give it back to the Indians again. This time, oh, the ball is lost again and picked up by Kennett again. And it's going to be a touchdown this time. Oh, my goodness. A miscue on the handoff again, and the Kennett Indians pick it up and take it inside the end zone, trying to get the number on that fella that picked it up. Looks like 66 for Kennett. And that's a number I don't call very often, but boy, he did a great job that time. Looks like Kevin Thompson picked that football up and just took it in the end zone. He had several players. He's a big fella. He had several Eagles trying to bring him down, but he would not be denied with that fumble recovery. And that kick is again no good. I think something's going on. I don't know if it's with the snap or the placement or whatever. That's another kick. That's 3 in a row that he didn't have it. So Indians score again on defense. So now it's 39-6 with 1:23 to go. And the Indians over at the sidelines. While they're doing that, I could thank another sponsor like the law office of Crow Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shearer. Proven success, decades of experience, personal injury, family law, criminal defense, estate planning, and more at 308 1st Street in Kennett. Give them a call at 888-4664. Also, Donnie Shelton at the Kennett Country Club Pro Shop, a great supporter of Kennett Indian athletics and this broadcast. It's a great time to hit the course. The weather's perfect, and the course is great. See Donnie at the Kennett Country Club Pro Shop this weekend. And here come the Indians lining up to kick it off. And there goes an ambulance. I hope that has nothing to do with this ball game. And there's a kick going to be bounced around the 17-yard line, picked up, and he does a spin move, tries to get away from a couple of defenders and cannot. He did get about 4 or 5 yards after he picked it up off the ground, but the Eagles will have the first down at their own, looks like 21-yard line. And the Indians, it's pretty much all Indians this first half except for that lone interception that went back for about 60 yards by East Prairie. But the Indians have 39, and they've done a couple of defensive plays their own selves to get that score up to 39. So 1:16 to go in this first half. And there is a handoff up the middle. That's Bazan, I think. No, excuse me, Braylon Cade on the carry there for East Prairie. And the Indians, about 3 of them right up the middle, took him down. Got about 3 yards there. So under a minute to go. There's the carry off the right side. He's going to pick up a couple of yards. Maybe just 1. Bazan on the carry that time. Third and about 5. Actually, not even 5. It's going to be more closer to 6. 3rd and 6, and a long 6 at that. They may be able to. I think they're going to try to get the play off, and they're going to pass it, and he's going to be sacked back around the 15-yard line. Excellent defense by the Indians on that sack, I believe, was Tolliver, Jamiko Tolliver, I believe, on that sack. And the Indians in the first half on a sack, and they lead at 39-6. We're going to send it back to the station for a few minutes and let them run some ads. We'll be back. We'll give you some stats and then pay some bills by telling who the sponsors are.
We have enough. The best just got better. We've increased our speeds and made them symmetrical. That means you get the same speed with an upload as you do with a download. Fast just got faster. Our internet packages now offer speeds of up to 1 gigabit. Better streaming, better online gaming, better internet. CLGW Fiber Optic Internet Service. Internet at the speed of light. Schedule your appointment today.
At American Elite Realty, your business is appreciated. They are locally owned and support the communities you live in. Their professional agents can help you find your new home or commercial property. They work closely with your lender to make the buying process easy. Contact a professional agent at 573-888-5373 or view their listings at AmericanEliteRealty.com. Tina Privet, broker, an equal housing opportunity company.
American Elite Realty is proud to support the Kennett Indians and wishes them a successful season.
FCC Youth Star, school and community-based. They're here to help youth struggling with emotional or behavioral health issues. They offer person-centered recovery and wellness, providing psychiatric rehabilitation care for kids 18 and under by following the 8 dimensions to wellness for a balanced life. The FCC Youth Star currently serving over 550 kids with the tools necessary for wellness and recovery. Visit fccinc.org or call the crisis hotline at 800-356-5395.
You'll always get the best price and selection on new furniture and appliances from Bullock Furniture in Kennett. Come check out their huge selection of living room and bedroom suites, recliners, and name brand appliances, plus bedding and flooring options, priced to save you money and ready for delivery. Right now, get 0% down and no interest for 2 years for qualified buyers. Secondary financing is also available. Get the best price and selection on new furniture and appliances at Bullock Furniture, 1111 Independence Avenue in Kennett.
The greatest minds set their eyes on the future. The greatest health systems build the next generation of healthcare by joining world-class patient experience with the latest in technology, pioneering new techniques to bring new solutions to old problems, empowering patients with instant access to records, labs, and live messaging anytime, anywhere. NEA Baptist, built for the next century.
Delicious deals for delicious meals at McDonald's. Get exclusive deals on your McDonald's favorites in the McDonald's app with contactless mobile order and convenient drive-thru pickup. Get a free large fries when you download the McDonald's app and join My McDonald's Rewards. Download it today. Your local Kennett McDonald's has been serving the Kennett community for over 30 years and is proud to support area youth.
All your friends at the local McDonald's wish the Kennett Indians a safe and successful season. Go Indians!
At Todd and Atwill LLP in Kennett, your situation matters. They understand that unfortunate circumstances arise and are here to provide the legal services you need with integrity and care. Partnering attorneys Darren Todd and Lee Atwill are committed to providing the best legal representation possible. They specialize in personal injury, criminal defense, social security disability, bankruptcies, and more. Visit toddatwill.com for more information. Todd and Atwill, LLP, proud to support the Kennett Indians.
Here at East Prairie High School, where the Kennett Indians own a 39-6 lead, and it was almost all Kennett Indians in the first half. At the 3:51 mark, the 8-yard pass from Pierce to Boatman, and that made it 7-0 after Parker's kick was good. And then with 8 seconds left in the first quarter, again it was a pass play from Pierce to Niggett from 11 yards out. Parker again with the kick that was good, 14-0. In the second quarter, the Kennett Indians just kept rolling. This time it was a 49-yard run by Pierce, and Parker kicked it in for another extra point, making it 21-0. And on the next set of downs for the Kennett Indians, looked like they had great field position. We're going to move it down the field again, and Arizmendi of East Prairie picked off the pass and ran it back 60 yards for a pick six. And the two-point conversion was no good for East Prairie, but they were on the board, and that made it, at that point, 21-6. And then 3 more touchdowns for the Indians. A 10-yard pass from Pierce to Spencer, and the kick no good, making it 27-6. A 22-yard pass from Pierce to Boatman, which was a pretty pass right over the head of the defenders and into the corner of the end zone to Boatman. And 33-6 was the score after the kick, again no good. And then there is another touchdown as they recovered the fumble and took it in. That was Thompson, ran it into the end zone and made it 39-6. Again, the kick no good for Parker. So we're wondering if that's a miscue on the snap or a miscue on the hold or what, but that was 3 in a row that he didn't get up after the first ones were all good. So I think in the second half you may, after at least in the third quarter, because they won't play the starters in the fourth quarter if they're up as big as they would be, but if they get a chance in the third quarter, I think you might see Evan Parker do some two-point conversions. But the Kennett Indians leading right now 39-6, and the Eagles' lone bright spot was that Arizmendi pick six for 60-yard touchdown. Kennett Indians, they were just rolling with the pass plays tonight other than that one interception. And Tanner Pierce was great from behind the quarterback spot. Didn't need all that running like we've been getting from Boatman, and we haven't seen Marshall Rogers out there yet. So it's been mostly through the air for the Kennett Indians, with a couple of miscues by the handoffs by East Prairie, where the Kennett Indians have picked it up and moved it downfield. But the Indians, and I have to give props to my friend Eric Magruder. He brought me some chili, and evidently they have a chili fundraiser. For the fifth quarter, and I think it's Tommy Quate is who made the chili. That's right. And he wanted to know if I thought the chili was any good. Let me tell you, I just ate a bowl of it, and it didn't take me long to eat that bowl of chili because it was amazing. But it was a fundraiser, Delta Growers, and Tommy Waite was the chili cooker, and Eric Magruder standing right beside me, he brought it up to me. Eric used to live in Kennett.
I did.
And he was a great asset to the Kennett community. Now he's a great asset to the East Prairie community.
Well, I like to think so.
Well, you are definitely. And what is this thing you're preaching at next week?
Well, I'm supposed to be going to the city of Paducah, Kentucky, to a fall camp meeting. I really wanted to say that it has been an honor of mine to have you as my friend. And I know this is not mutual admiration, but I can't miss the opportunity to tell people that I would have never amounted to anything. Of course, I didn't amount to much anyway, but I would have never amounted to anything if it hadn't been for the input that I got from you and Denny Autry.
Well, thank you, Eric. And I tell people all the time, because I most of the time call him Eric, but more often than anything, I call him Sticks, because Eric played the drums back in the day. I don't even know if he picks a pair of sticks up anymore, because he does such a phenomenal job from the pulpit preaching. So I mean, and I would tell you, I would be remiss if I didn't say he probably doesn't stand behind the pulpit. He probably moves around and lets people know about the Word of God. But Eric, thank you so much, and I sure appreciate that chili. I am a big chili fan, and he asked me today, "You still like chili?" I said, "Heck yeah, I still like chili."
Probably ain't as good as Bill's was back in the day.
Well, you know, back in the day, everybody's chili was better. It's our memories that's not so good. Thank you so much, Eric.
Have a good day.
All right, back here at Kennett Indian football. I just had to do that since he brought me that chili. We're going to send it back to the station, let them run some more ads, and we'll be ready. Well, we still got a lot of time left. We'll come back and do some personal stats here after we play some ads here, going back to the station. Tad?
Hi, I'm Dr. Wayne. I'd like to invite you to Wayne Chiropractic. Come on in.
Hi, I'm Melissa Morgan. When you're ready to schedule an appointment, just call Wayne Chiropractic.
Soy Gabriela García. Síganme y el Dr. Wayne los ayudará a estar mejor.
Wayne Chiropractic offers DOT, sports, school, and pre-employment physicals and now accepts Medicaid. Learn more at KenmoChiro.com or stop by Wayne Chiropractic at 913 St. Francis Street in Kennett. KenmoChiro.com.
Harvest more of what you grow with Case IH Axial Flow Combines. From header to spreader, Axial Flow's industry-leading innovations deliver cleaner grain from the field to the bin. Get the capacity you need with easy adjustment options to match your crop and field condition, all while minimizing potential grain loss. Add the automated efficiency of the optional AFS Harvest Command and take control of your harvest. Put your grain in the tank and your money in the bank with Axial Flow Combines. Available at Baker Implement with locations throughout Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas.
Southeast Missouri State University. Your university, your hometown, with personalized support from faculty and staff who care. Prepare for a career that matters from day one, all while earning a degree in your own backyard. Do more than take classes. Take control of your future. Get your 4-year degree at Southeast Missouri State University. Learn more at cmo.edu/regional.
Here is a little reminder from your friends at Peltz Title. When it's time to buy property, sell some property, or refinance a loan that involves property, don't forget those parts of the transaction that absolutely have to be done right. The preparation for closing and the closing itself. If you are a buyer, you want the confidence that title insurance from Peltz Title will give you. Are you the seller? You need to be sure that the promised proceeds are where they are supposed to be. Request Peltz and let the experts at Peltz Title close your deal.
When it comes to taking out a loan, you need a team you can trust, a local community bank you can depend on. At First State Community Bank, we are that team. We're local people making local lending decisions. Whether it's buying a home or even a new car, you can rest easy knowing all decisions are made in the communities we live and work in. Speak to our expert lenders at your local branch or visit fscb.com today to get started. First State Community Bank. Success starts here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Bank NMLS number 412605.
Hey y'all, this is Abby Gatewood with the Outdoor Store located in Curlersville, Missouri. Let me tell y'all a little bit about all the things that we have here in store and online. Ladies, we got you covered with our Southern classy style. We have loads to choose from. Simply Southern, Southern Fried Cotton, Swig, Vintage Havana, Brewmate, Flying Monkey Jeans, and lots more. Guys, if you need a gift for your special someone, we can help you out and even gift wrap for you. Come shop with us anytime at theoutdoorstoreshop.com. Always remember, shop local, y'all.
All right, back here at East Prairie High School where the Kennett Indians own a 39-6 lead. We're about almost, not quite halfway through halftime, but we'll run down some individual stats for the East Prairie Eagles. They had 17 yards from Tavion Ware and 44 yards from Braylon Cade. 22 yards from Brian Bazan, minus 9 yards for Tucker Parker, 1 yard for Connor Markham, and minus 2 yards for Rudy Arismendi. But Arismendi had minus 2 yards according to my stats, but he also had a 60-yard pick six that was quite amazing. I mean, he read that pass just perfect from Tanner Pierce, and he watched it coming and picked that thing off at about the 40-yard line, and there wasn't anybody going to catch him. He took it all the way down to the end zone and scored for them, and that was their big highlight of the night, was that so far of the night, in the first half anyway, for that 60-yard pass, interception, and touchdown. For the Kennett Indians, normally we read off a whole lot of yardage for people like Daniel Boatman, sometimes Tanner Pierce, sometimes Marshall Rogers. Tonight there's no yards for Rogers, 9 yards for Pierce, and about 17 yards for, there's more yards for Pierce because he had that 49-yard touchdown run. So he had about 58 yards. But Daniel Boatman, who has been our big dog, so to speak, all year long, and he leads the team with 625 yards on the season so far, the first 4 games. And tonight I have him down for about 17, and that's all. And that's because Tanner Pierce has been throwing the football most of the night and hitting his targets. And so they've had 2 touchdown passes in the first quarter. Then they had another touchdown pass and 2 touchdown passes in the second quarter. So he's been pretty prolific from the in the passing department here tonight at East Prairie. The lone setback was that 60-yard pass interception by Arizmendi, but the rest of the night he's had 4 touchdown passes, and he ran for a touchdown as well. So Pierce, leading the offense, has done very well. Let me give you some more of these sponsors that we've got, since I've got them here in front of me anyway. The Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. Roger and Chris Sledge and all the crew have been outfitting area teams and individuals for years with the best in sporting equipment and sportswear. They have great gift ideas, including a great selection of Kennett Indian merchandise. Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. Also Bloombella Flowers and Boutique. They are a proud supporter of Kennett schools and Kennett Indian football. They are your homecoming headquarters, by the way, which is next Friday night. And so if you're not going to go to the Delta Fair, come on out to the football game next Friday night for homecoming. They also have yard signs and door hangers. They make gift giving easy with fresh floral arrangements and a large variety of gift items like Tyler candles and Buff City soap products. So see Bloombella Flowers and call them at 888-3040 or go to 1110 Kennett Street. That is just off the South Bypass, but it's still Kennett Street. So see them. They're good sponsors of the Kennett Indians and the broadcast. So we're going to send it back to the station for a few more ads, and then we're going to come back and we're going to probably have that obligatory 3-minute extra that they put up there, which they get quite a bit of time. So I don't know. That's so nobody gets cramps and hurt and they can stretch back out. Well, we'll send it back to the station for a few more ads, and we'll be back in just a little bit.
McPherson Medical and Diagnostic in Kennett provides health care to all ages, from in-house testing like x-rays, brain mapping and training, ultrasounds, and state-of-the-art CT scanning, to cardiology and ENT services, general surgery, and non-surgical skin cancer treatment. They also offer specialty services like hormone replacement, wound care, and a weight management program. Same-day appointments available, and walk-ins are welcome. Learn more at McPhersonMedical.com. Dr. Timothy McPherson is proud to support the Kennett Indians.
I'm Dr. Tim McPherson, and I proudly support the Kennett Indian football team.
Stop in the barbecue shop in Keys Pool Care for everything you need for your next barbecue. From your favorite grill brands like Traeger, Oklahoma Joe, Weber, and Bayou Classic, to a large selection of charcoal, pellets, and smoking wood. The barbecue shop also carries delicious rubs and sauces and has a seasoning sampling station. Check out their Lodge cast irons, charcuterie and cutting boards, Uni pizza ovens, Pit Boss griddles, and all the accessories you might need. The barbecue shop. Stop in today in Keys Pool Care, 1215 Independence Avenue in Kennett.
Hi, my name is Tyson Allen. I am a Dunklin County native, and I am proud to introduce myself and Classic Home Loans as your new local friend in the mortgage business. We are now right here in Kennett to help with all of your mortgage needs. Classic Home Loans opened 15 years ago in Dexter, and we grew again, opening a branch here at 1331st Street in Kennett, just in time for Kennett Indians football. We want to help you enjoy football season this year, so we've put together the Ultimate Cooler Tailgate Giveaway. This massive cooler is already overflowing with tailgating essentials, and there are still more being added. Don't miss your opportunity to win. Come down to Classic Home Loans and register today.
Official rules are available at our local office. Classic Home Loans is a division of Flanagan State Bank. NMLS 408461. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Here is a little reminder from your friends at Peltz Title. When it's time to buy property, sell some property, or refinance a loan that involves property, don't forget those parts of the transaction that absolutely have to be done right. The preparation for closing and the closing itself. If you are a buyer, you want the confidence that title insurance from Peltz Title will give you. Are you the seller? You need to be sure that the promised proceeds are where they are supposed to be. Request Peltz and let the experts at Peltz Title close your deal.
Hey, this is Daryl Wilcoxon with Wilcoxon's Home Place on the South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. We're getting new products in every week and would like to help you make your place a show place. Living room suites, recliners, including lift chairs, bedroom suites, mattress sets with adjustable bases, appliances, and TVs. We have several payment options available. Come see us at Wilcoxon's Home Place Furniture and Appliance, 901 South Bypass in Kennett, Missouri. A family furniture tradition for over 70 years.
When your child is sick, you want a pediatrician you can trust. Dr. Andrew Beach has been serving the Kennett and surrounding communities for over 20 years. Dr. Beach provides preventative, chronic, and acute medical care for children from birth to 21 years of age. He is now accepting new pediatric patients. Call today to schedule an appointment for your child with Dr. Beach at 888-0001. 888-0001.
Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Beach, and on behalf of Kennett Pediatrics, we proudly support our Kennett Indians.
All right, we're back here at East Prairie. Kennett leading 39-6. We've almost got the regular halftime over. Then we'll have that 3-minute time that they allow them to stretch out, warm up again before the second half starts. And I get it. They go inside, they sit down, and they listen to the coach, and the coach gives them halftime pep talk and all that. And then all they've been doing is sitting, so they have to come back out and stretch back out and get ready to play football. So Kennett Indians leading here. Let's run down some of the scores that Monty has given us over the course of the night. And excuse me, my cell phone reception is not as good as I would hope to have up here, but it still gives me some. New Madrid County Central leading Carruthersville 31-0. Hayti leading Chaffee 22-6. Valley Catholic leading St. Vincent 33-7. Last score I had was Jackson 12, Cape Central 0. And the last score I had in the Park Hills Central St. Genevieve game was Park Hills Central leading 9-3. And here at East Prairie, it is Kennett leading 39-6, and it looked like it was going to be 45. Of course, this was early in the game, so it wouldn't have been 45 at that point, but it looked like it was going to be a big lead for Kennett early in that second quarter, but there's Mindy for East Prairie picked that ball off and took it in 60 yards after that. And so that's where they got their 6 from. And the Kennett Indians have gotten run plays, pass plays, defensive plays, and that's how they've got their 39. But they will start with the football here in the second half because they kicked it off in the first half. And we'll see just as soon as they get out there and get ready. There's about 2 minutes left in this 3-minute warm-up period. So the Kennett Indians looking to get started on this second half and probably go home a little earlier than normal tonight if they keep up this pace because the clock will continually run. I'll read you some more of our fine sponsors for our broadcast. Cornerstone Pharmacy on the Square in Kennett, where you can get all your prescriptions filled at one time without several trips back to the pharmacy each month. They even have a curbside pickup, 888-9094 on the 1st Street in Kennett. Then Kennett Bowling Lanes out on the west end of town. They have lots of fun for the whole family. Glow Bowl every Friday and Saturday night from 9 until closing. Try their great food, delicious pizza, burgers, wings, and much more. Perfect place for birthday parties, family reunions, or corporate events. Give them a call today. And T.R. Baker Insurance in Kennett, an independent insurance agency. They offer a variety of insurance for both commercial and personal accounts, life, health, workers' compensation, and more. In business and serving this area since 1966. Give them a call for an insurance quote today. And one last one before they get ready to kick this football here in a few minutes. The Opera House in Kennett. It's the premier event venue for all of your celebrations where you can make memories for a lifetime. Perfect for weddings, family events, retirement parties, any event large or small. See their website for more photos, operahouse.kennett.com, or call them at 888-9600 on the north side of the Kennett Square. Now both squads are out on the field, and East Prairie will be, if I had to venture a guess of the way this thing works, I'd say East Prairie is at the west end of the field and Kennett is on the east end of the field. And I'll put my glasses on so I can see the numbers again. For those of you that come to the games, you see me switch glasses all around. And usually when I can't see the numbers good, I throw a pair of my mom's old glasses on that because they're a lot stronger than mine, and I can see the numbers really well. So East Prairie getting ready to kick. Kennett has a couple of men deep. And it's a squib kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. And it goes out at about the 35-yard line. And they'll just take it there. Won't assess a penalty because I think the penalty would have been at the 35 anyway. So nope, they're going to make them. They're going to put the ball at the 40. I don't think they were trying to kick it out of bounds. I think they were just kind of trying to throw off the offense and them not have a good return. So anyway, the Kennett Indians will have it at the 40 after the 5-yard penalty. And the handoff goes to Boatman. Boatman off the right side and run out of bounds close to the, looks like about the 48. I'd say the 47. So a 7-yard carry for Boatman. And they said, hey, we got to give him some yards. Let's give him the ball and let him run. They've got receivers, two to the left, one to the left, two to the right, and they give it to Boatman on a pitch. And Boatman is on the outside, and if he can get by that last man, which he could not, he was going to the house, but he got knocked out of bounds. Let's see where they mark him. I think they're going to mark him just right at the Baker Implement red zone. Looks like right at the 20-yard line. So a big run for Boatman. A 33-yard run for Boatman. And that's more like what we're used to. Again, twins to the right, one to the left. And there's the handoff again to Boatman. He's going to go to the outside. He's going to have a touchdown. Just a little juke move at the end got him into the end zone. And so from the 19, actually, they say, a touchdown for the Kennett Indians and Daniel Boatman. I'm going to have to turn my paper over that I put the scores on each quarter. And at the 11-17 mark, didn't take the Indians, but 43 seconds. But they got it into the end zone on a 19-yard run by Boatman. And they're again putting Evan Parker back there to kick. This time it was nearly blocked, but it was good. So now it's 46-6. And the clock, as soon as they kick off, should run. So some more of our good sponsors for the Kennett Indian football is Duncan Sheet Metal here in Kennett, or there in Kennett. Both residential and commercial service, and you can save money on your utility bills with a new energy efficient unit. Wishing Caleb Duncan and the Indians good luck this season. Duncan Sheet Metal. Also, Zenith State Bank with locations in Kennett, Zenith, and Arbird, locally owned and serving this area since 1935. Full-service bank with home, auto, and agricultural loans. Online at seeingthestatebank.com, where banking is made simple. Equal housing lender and member FDIC. Here come the Indians out to kick off after that score, which didn't take but, like I say, 43 seconds. But the Kennett Indians will be kicking off. And it will be, as usual, Jose Flores kicking for the Indians. They have 2 men deep, and he kicks it long. Going to be taken at, and it has a backwards bounce to it, has a little English on it. Comes back at the Indians, which caused him not to be able to just really take off with the football, so he didn't get a great lot of return on it, on that kickoff, but he did move it forward, and the Indians will be on defense here. And so the clock will run. Indians leading 46-6. And we'll see what usually the Indians have subbed in the second team quite often when they're ahead big time like they are right here. We'll see if they do that within the third quarter or just wait to the fourth quarter. We'll see. And the Eagles have it, and they hand it off to the right side, and he's going to have a little bit of yardage there. And the tackle made by, looks like, Blake Raspberry. So it's from the 25 up to the good return, 25 to the, looks like the 29, almost 30. So we'll give him 5 yards on that carry. Indians have subbed a few people in there. We'll see what happens. There's a man in motion and a pitch out to the left side. And Bazan coughs the ball up, but they recover. Recovered by East Prairie, and they recovered it. It should be a first down. So, Bazan, I think, was going to have the first down, and then he coughed it up, and East Prairie recovered it, so they definitely got the first down at about the 37-yard line. So the Indians couldn't pounce on it. Here they are again, man in motion. And the quarterback, it's a blown play, and Walls makes the tackle on the quarterback, and he's dropped for a loss. His first motion man went by, and he was not there. He went by too quick, and he turned to hand it to him. Then he looked for the other guy to hand it off to, and he was gone. And so he said, I got to run this thing. So he took off, and he lost about a yard on the play. So 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11 for the East Prairie Eagles from their own 37-yard line. Man in big-time motion, and it's more of a pitch, and he is hit but not tackled. But then he's hit and tackled this time by the Indians. And they came in there and there's about 4 of them. They missed the first tackle, which would have been behind the line of scrimmage on that big pitch, and he got away from him, and he ended up getting about 3-4 yards on the play because he got away from the tackle. So 4 yards gets them to a 3rd and 7. Again, man in motion. They hand it right up the middle, and he's not going to get much. May get 1-2 yards. And I'm trying to figure out who had the ball that time, but they have that Delaware offense, and it's very tight. They're from their tackles to their guards to the center. They're just stacked in there shoulder to shoulder, and then They just barely make any room for the running back to come through, but it's 4th down, and it looks like I don't know, I don't know that they're actually going to punt, even though they got a man back. And he is going to be a quick one. And it's a great punt. And Boltman went off his hands. Thank goodness Riley Spencer was there to fall on it. Boltman kept backing up. And then when he got ready to grab it, it went off his fingertips. And thank goodness there was no East Prairie Eagles anywhere around. And Riley Spencer landed on it. So it's a great job. That's what the coaches always tell you from Little League football on up. But don't try to pick that thing up and run. Just fall on it and let's secure the football. And so that's what they're doing. And that's what they did that time as well. Now the Indians have it. And the clock is running. The Indians have it on their own 21-yard line. Oh, and there's another fumble, and East Prairie picks this one up. It was a bad snap. The snap was good, but they got the football, and they tried to hand it off, and it did not go well, and the East Prairie Eagles picked it up. So we'll see what happens here. East Prairie has great field position after the fumble by Kennett. They pick it up, and they have it at about the 19-yard line, and they don't have much field to go to get into the end zone again. They line up. They have 2 receivers out to the left side. They take the snap, looking to throw, and he does. And it's just wide right of the receiver. And, boy, let me tell you what, the defender was just a little late getting to the quarterback, or that would have been an errant pass. Marshall Rogers came through there, and he did the right thing when he hit the quarterback. He hit him with the 2 hands and did not drive him down, just kind of bumped him. But boy, if he'd have got there a little bit quicker, that pass would have been a lot shorter and could have been a pick by one of the Kennett Indians. So 2nd down and 10 for East Prairie from their own 19. There's a snap and a handoff. That's Cade, and he looked like he had some yardage, and then it just the gap just closed. Kennett Indians made that tackle. I think he might have gotten 1 yard on that. But he was hit hard after he got through the hole. He was hit rather hard and then dropped immediately. So now it's 3rd down and about 8.5. So let's see what happens on this play. 3rd and there's a pass over the middle, and it is caught. And breaks the tackle. I think it's going to be a 1st down East Prairie. The pass was complete to Markham, I believe. And the Indians couldn't make the tackle, and they got a 1st down inside the 10. So at the 7, East Prairie is knocking on the door again. Indians going to have to tighten up this defense. Quarterback, and there is a timeout by East Prairie. We'll send it back to the station during this timeout. We'll be back in just a minute.
You know, as we visit with our customers to explain what's going on in the car business, we want you to understand that we sell most of our inventory before it comes in because we have good prices. We want you to contact us about ordering a vehicle, or if you want to know about the inventory we have coming in. We'll keep you informed about the process the whole time. That's what we do at Glen Sane. We appreciate our customers. Glen Sane, and God bless our troops.
At Harris Pharmacy, you can get all of your prescriptions in one stop, and we'll even remind you when it's time to get a refill with our MedSync and Refill Reminder programs. Hi, this is Darren with Harris Pharmacy. Stop by today at 1224 First Street in Kennett for your over-the-counter and prescription needs. You can come through the drive-thru, or we deliver for free inside the city limits of Kennett. We also offer flu, shingles, and pneumonia vaccines. Come see us today at Harris Pharmacy in Kennett. Good luck, Indians. The staff here at Harris Pharmacy are proud supporters of KHS football. We'd like to wish the team a safe and successful year.
All right, back at East Prairie. Kennett Indians leading this one 46-6. East Prairie has the ball on their 7. After a miscue by the Indians, they hand it off right up the middle, and he is driving. The Kennett Indians trying to push him back, and they finally stop him. But, man, he got some good yardage on that play. And we've got a player down, so we're going to have a stoppage in play. So, and that's one of the linemen for the East Prairie Eagles. So we'll take a break here, and I'll read some more of our fine sponsors of Kennett Indian football here. Greg Wilson, your State Farm agent at 1125 First Street in Kennett. For home, auto, renters, life, health, and commercial coverage, see Greg Wilson. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Also, SEMO Health Network. I'll say that again, SEMO Health Network. School-based health center is located in the Kennett schools. Students and staff can see a health care provider without ever leaving the school. Preventative visits, immunizations, mental health concerns, sports physicals, in-house lab work, and screenings like COVID-19, influenza, and strep throat. Call 717-1130, extension number 2 to schedule an appointment. Also, another great Kennett Indian broadcast sponsor is Pimscott Dunklin Electric. Director Danny Glass. Danny is proud to help support the broadcast of Kennett High School sports and wishes the Kennett Indians good luck this season. FM Bank at 500 Independence Avenue in Kennett. Full-service bank where decisions are made locally. Auto, home, commercial, and agricultural loans. Online at myfm.bank. To FM Bank, people matter. An equal housing lender, member FDIC. And here's one of my favorite ads, not even counting my own. I like this ad probably better than any I've ever read or heard. The law office of Jeff McCormick. He can help with criminal defense, divorce and family law, and personal injury claims. Jeff McCormick reminds you that if you think you need a lawyer, you probably do. Located at 405 First Street in Kennett, give him a call at 888-4357 and get, I think I lost my spot, and get the help you need. There I am. It's a little dark up in here. They turn the lights off during the game. They turn them on at halftime but turn them off during the game, so it's hard for me to read. They take the player off the field. It looks like it might be a leg injury of some sort, and they're carrying him off the field. He is up, but having to have help getting off the field. So they've got him off the field. We'll return to play here. 2:45 to go in the third quarter. Kennett leading 46-6, but East Prairie is driving. They had the ball on their own 4-yard line, and that came about by a fumble and a recovery by East Prairie at their end of the field by Kennett. And so East Prairie now has it on their own 4, looking to take it into the end zone and put a couple more points on this board. Quarterback under center, man in motion. They give it straight up the middle, but he is sacked back behind the line of scrimmage. Caleb Duncan and Evan Parker combining on that tackle. And that was, I think, Bazan on that carry. And that's going to push them back to about the 6-yard line. Somewhere around the 5-6 yard line. Now third down. looking over to the sideline to make sure they get the proper play. They put a receiver way wide left, running back right next to the quarterback. Quarterback rolling to his left. He is going to get hit and tackled. No way that he was going to get away from Walls. I believe that was Walls. Nope, that was there's two players that always get in there and make great defensive plays, and their numbers are similar, 6 and 8. That time it was Jamiko Tolliver, and he got the quarterback and dropped him for a big loss. So now it's 4th and about 15. So it's going to be a minute left in this third quarter, and East Prairie with a 4th down now when they were on the 4-yard line. So now there's a slow snap. The quarterback gets away from him. He throws the ball. It is caught, but he's not going to get to the end zone. They turn it over on downs. Oh, it's incomplete. I thought it was a caught pass, but he says incomplete. Well, I'm not sure what they're calling because he's waving his arms like it was incomplete. But they're going to put the ball down. Down there at about the 6-yard line. So evidently it was a catch, and he just was waving that he wasn't going to make the first down, which the first down had to be in the end zone, so technically. So there's a handoff. Goes to the right side. A little stiff arm, still on his feet, still on his feet, still on his feet. Moving on up to the 30-yard line. So a 24-yard carry, and that's a great run. Looked like it was going to get dropped in the backfield, but Marquise Pittman took it out to the 30, and that's the end of the third quarter. 24-yard run for Pittman. And that's the end of the third. We'll send it back to the station for a few ads and be back for the 4th and final quarter.
Locally owned Kennett Trust Bank understands the importance of great service, great rates, and putting the focus on you. Hi, this is John Padden with Kennett Trust Bank, inviting you to stop by at our new location, 917 First Street in Kennett. We offer full banking services like checking, savings accounts, plus home, auto, commercial, and agricultural loans. Stop by our new location, 917 First Street today or online at KennettTrustBank.com. Kennett Trust Bank is proud to support the Kennett Indians. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We have liftoff. The best just got better. We've increased our speeds and made them symmetrical. That means you get the same speed with an upload as you do with a download. Fast just got faster. Our internet packages now offer speeds of up to 1 gigabit. Better streaming, better online gaming, better internet. CLGW Fiber Optic Internet Service. Internet at the speed of light. Schedule your appointment today.
All right, we're back here at East Prairie where we're getting ready to start this 4th and final quarter. The Indians lead at 46-6. They have the football. It will be on their own 30-yard line. They had the ball at the 6, and now they have it at the 30 after a nice 24-yard run by Pittman. And we'll see what the rest of the Kennett offense can do. Got a new quarterback in. And there's a man in motion. There's a pitch. That's Gaines, Will Gaines Parker. He's out past the 35. He's still on his feet. Probably going to get a few more yards, but he's dropped out of bounds just over the 40. So it's going to be a first down for Kennett on an end around by the Kennett Indians. So from the 30, he gets it out to, looks like they're going to say he went out at the 42. So a 12-yard pickup for Will. And so another first down for the Kennett Indians at the 42-yard line. The clock is still running because of the 40-yard point spread. Here come the Indians up to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback now is DJ Jones. There's a pitch, and he breaks a tackle and he may get a yard. He may get 2 or 3 yards out of this. Boy, he got hit in the backfield big time. And So I thought he was going to be tackled way back behind the line of scrimmage, but instead he gets it out to the 44. So a 2-yard pickup, which I cannot believe that even happened because he was caught way back there. There's a flag up there, and I'm not sure, believe it's going to be against Kennett. And going to push them back to the 40. Dexter leading Donovan 20-6. Jackson now over Cape 21-7. Oh, a high snap, but he picks it up and he throws it and it's caught. Nope, yep, it's caught. And he's going to have the first down. Well, let me tell you, it was a bounce around catch. Catch went to Jackson Morrison. The ball thrown, really nice pass, but bounced around, but he caught it. So from the 40, let's see where they ended up putting it down at. 40 to the 39. 21-yard pass play for the Indians. First and 10 for the Indians. And there's the snap. Quarterback takes it straight up the middle, and he's going to get about 3 yards. So first we got a really nice pass play for 21 yards, and then Jones kept it and went up to the 36. So Indians now have they gave him about a little over 3 yards. So 2nd and 7. And the second team still moving the football, which is good to see. There's a snap. And the quarterback keeps it again. Nobody saw him. And, boy, big tackle by East Prairie. And I believe if he'd have kept going toward the sideline, he might have got even more yardage out of it. But it was a great run regardless. 8-yard run. So another first down for Kennett. So it's Quavius Jones. I think they call him DJ. At least that's what's in parentheses next to that. So I'm gonna call him that until somebody tells me different. So first down for the Indians at the 36 of East Prairie. Well, no, it's at the. He rolls to his right, looking to throw, and he says, "Wait a minute." Now he does throw it, but he throws it out of bounds where there was nobody. That was a good decision on his part, but I kept thinking, well, he's going to turn and go up the sideline, but he didn't. He waited and waited and waited. So an incomplete pass, but he didn't get a sack out of it, and he didn't fumble the football, and he didn't throw an interception, so really good play by the quarterback. 2nd and 10, 7 minutes to go in this ball game. There's a snap. Handoff goes to Pittman. Pittman up the middle. Now cuts and gets inside almost to the 10-yard line. So about a 26-yard. Actually about a 19-yard run because the ball was on about the 29, but 19-yard run for Pittman. And the Indians have a 1st and 10 inside the 10. There's another handoff to Pittman, and he's going to get a touchdown out of this one. Nice moves. He really had some good moves on that, and a 10-yard touchdown run for Pittman here in the 4th quarter at the 6:20 mark. And let's see if they go for 2 or whether they try to kick the extra point again. But that was a really nice run. He put a juke move to the left, juke move to the right, and then took it to the end zone, 10 yards out, and they're going to go for 2. Under 6 minutes to go in this ball game. Kennett up 52-6. Quarterback rolls to his right, throws it, pass is complete, and 2-point conversion is good. 54-6. And we've got about 5 minutes to go. We're going to send it back to the station for a 1-minute break. We'll have more action here in the fourth quarter.
I started at NEA Baptist as a nurse intern. The people that I had with me, from nursing skills all the way to the patient care to critical situations, they had my back. I knew that I could go to anybody and they would know the answers and they would help me, and I would never be alone.
Any kind of inpatient unit in the hospital can be a little bit intimidating, so it's really important for us to support them. There's lots of programs to further your career, further you as a person.
And I wouldn't be the nurse that I am today without them.
All right, we're back here. Boy, that 1 minute goes quick, doesn't it, Tad? I'm trying to read some more scores. Donovan has scored again against Dexter's 27-12. Now Valley leading St. Vincent 67-7. Hayti over Chaffee 30-6. Kennett getting ready to kick off here in the fourth quarter. Clock is still running, so they're going to take a little bit of time. And now there's the kick, and it's a long kick, going to be bouncing around the 18-yard line, picked up, and gets past a couple of guys, and then a big booming tackle by Walls. Wasn't going to let him go any further than he did. He said, nope, you're going down right here. So East Prairie will have it somewhere around their 29-yard line with 3:45 to go in this ball game. Here comes a player from the sideline. I guess he didn't get out there on time, or replaces somebody. Indians ready on defense if they can get East Prairie to get to the football. It's, if you were here and if you can watch it, if you're watching it, you can see what's going on. But they get up to the line and everybody just pulls their right arm up and looks at what's going on. It's kind of funny. There's the handoff to the left side, and he's got a little bit of running room. He's got a lot of running room. And, boy, can he run. In fact, thank goodness we had one man that could get there and take him down. That was one heck of a run by East Prairie. I'm looking to see who that was. Wow, that was a big run right there. 10, 20, 30, 37, about 37 yards. That's an impressive run. Markham was the carrier, and he got out the outside, and as Coach Sonny Burns used to say, is Katie bar the door. And here goes another play on the right side, and they finally bump him out of bounds. They're really moving the football now. Markham for 37, and then Ware for about 11 yards. So East Prairie hand it straight up, and boy, it's a great handoff, and it fooled a lot of folks, but it didn't fool all the Kennett Indians, because the first player in there didn't make the tackle, but he slowed him down quite a bit, and that was Stephen Hayes. About a 3-yard gain on that play. So 37 yards, 11 yards, 5 yards. They're moving it down the football field. And that time that didn't work for them. they were going to do some kind of flea flicker razzle dazzle play, and it didn't work, and he's dropped way behind the line of scrimmage. Under a minute to go in this ball game, but the ball has moved back to about the 28-yard line. So under 30 seconds to go in this ball game. Rolling, looking to pass. He does pass. It is caught. It's a catch. And wow, it was the defender was there with him, and it was a battle for who would bring the ball under control. Got it down to about the 15-yard line, and the East Prairie player came away with it. And there's a play up the middle, and I think they're going to score. No, the ball is loose, but I think Kennett recovers. Right as he was getting to the end zone, he dropped the ball, and Kennett fell on it, and that is the end of the ball game, folks. 54-6 is the Kennett win. We're going to send it back to the station for a few minutes, and then we're going to come back and sign off, and we're going to head back to Kennett, Missouri.
At American Elite Realty, your business is appreciated. They are locally owned and support the communities you live in. Their professional agents can help you find your new home or commercial property. They work closely with your lender to make the buying process easy. Contact a professional agent at 573-888-5373 or view their listings at AmericanEliteRealty.com. Tina Privet, broker, an equal housing opportunity company.
American Elite Realty is proud to support the Kennett Indians and wishes them a successful season.
FCC Youth Star, school and community-based. They're here to help youth struggling with emotional or behavioral health issues. They offer person-centered recovery and wellness, providing psychiatric rehabilitation care for kids 18 and under by following the 8 dimensions to wellness for a balanced life. The FCC Youth Star currently serving over 550 kids with the tools necessary for wellness and recovery. Visit fccinc.org or call the crisis hotline at 800-356-5395.
All right, back here at East Prairie, Kennett Indians win this one 54-6. Big win for the Kennett Indians. It could have been more than that had it not been for that one interception. That was the big plus for East Prairie. But Kennett Indians' offense was clicking, and not just the first team offense. The second team offense put a score on the board as well, and they came away with a 50. And it was a great night for the Indians. Their defense was good, and their offense was good. Only had that one little miscue, but other than that, it was a big win for the Kennett Indians, 54-6. They go to 5-0. Next week is at home for homecoming against New Madrid County Central. That will be a hard, tough ball game. Let me tell you, New Madrid in a smaller class of school, but they always play tough, and they've got great athletes there. And so we encourage you to come out next week and root on the Indians at home in the stands, because the boys love it when they can hear the people cheer. But if you can't make it, we will have football on the radio and on the website and on Twitter and on Facebook and on YouTube. And there's one more that I'm missing. I think I got them all. Tad says I got them all. So this has been Daryl Wilcoxon for Perry Jones, who is at home tonight. Hopefully he'll be there next Friday night. We'll have to wait and see. But for Tad Jones and for Lewis running the camera for us tonight, we appreciate you watching, listening, and have a good night.
This has been Kennett Indian Football. Broadcast sponsors for tonight's game have been Harris Pharmacy, Family Counseling Center, Glen Sane, American Elite Realty, Kennett City Light Gas and Water, Kennett Pediatrics, Baker Implement, Kennett Trust Bank, Keith's Pool Care, and the Barbecue Shop, NEA Baptist Hospital, First State Community Bank, Southeast Missouri State University Regional Campuses, Wayne Chiropractic, McDonald's, Classic Home Loans, the Law Office of Peltz, McMullen, Edgington, and Morgan, Wilcoxon's Home Place, McPherson Medical Center, the Law Office of Todd and Atwell, and Bullock Furniture. Broadcast boosters include Ultimate Fitness, Cornerstone Pharmacy, Kennett Bowling Lanes, T.R. Baker Insurance, the Opera House of Kennett, FM Bank, SEMO Health Network, State Farm Agent Greg Wilson, Zenith State Bank, Duncan Sheet Metal, the Law Office of Jeff McCormick, Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods, All Goods Towing, Pemiscot Dunklin Electric Director Danny Glass, the Law Office of Crow, Reynolds, Shetley, McVeigh, and Shearer, Donnie Shelton and the Kennett Country Club Pro Shop, and Bloombella Flowers and Boutique. This broadcast has been a presentation